myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chinks, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Was told to come here, and it's not your fault because I know that you're going on orders.
Listen, I don't know the exact.
Captain Urquhart was told to come here, and it's not your fault because I know that you're going on orders.
Listen, I don't know the exact sequence of events, but my lieutenant told me to come out here because things were being taken from the property.
Okay,
that's why I was called out.
Right, and so do not have a court order? Do you have a court order to stop? We have to have a court order.
So we don't have anything. We can't.
So were people stopped from taking things? Because then it becomes the judge was very clear. The judge was very clear.
No. Nobody blaming you, man.
No, yeah, we're not. Yeah.
Were we stopped from taking the benches because they were getting ready to put them in the truck?
People were told through surrogate from the mayor. Yeah.
From the mayor.
That we could not take
anything. So, and I don't want you guys, I was in court. The court specifically stated that the city cannot be even on this property. They cannot even go in the building. So to ask for access, you're violating the judge's orders.
We're already beyond that now. Like, we got that settled like 5 minutes before you showed up.
Okay.
So, like I said, we're going to go handle our business. You guys handle yours, and we'll, whoever's vehicle is this.
So,
it's mine. It's Councilwoman Tanya Burns' car.
Okay.
so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If we bring them bitches back over here and load them up and go y'all with them, gonna take the truck back there and load them up. that you saying no interference.
Like
So-
I said, there was some issue with something that was inside the building, and that's been resolved, correct?
Yeah, right.
That's what I said they did. Yeah, it's
Okay.
been resolved.
Okay. And then, so, like the councilwoman is saying, we don't have, it's a civil issue at this point. We don't know who it's
Yeah. And I do want you guys,
we can't get involved.
the county, their millage money comes from the county. The city doesn't give any funds to this.
Yep, we're gonna get out of here, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it. Thank you, Ro. No, just hold my phone and keep it on there.
With that being said, we got Miss Beverly Lewis, Mrs. Beverly Lewis, director of House to Brink, 501c nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit. Introduce yourself, Mrs. Beverly
Hey,
Lewis.
Lewis, I am the executive director of the House of Brink Senior Center, the nonprofit, not the building. Okay.
Oh yeah, the nonprofit. By far. How you doing today?
So that was correct.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on here with me.
Well, thank
And
you.
it was so can shed a little light because I got a lot of first word followers.
You've been trying to get me for a minute, but
Yeah, I've been trying to. Yeah, I've been pesting you. I've been like that little pesky on fly that you can't kill. So just gonna get into it because I know you busy. I know you drained mentally and physically. Um, how do you feel knowing that you have to start over at the new building, but on the bright side of it, you still have your findings?
hey, I'm okay with starting over at the new building. I was ready to do that before the court battle.
Okay.
I didn't want to do that fight because I didn't feel like it was going to be a fair fight, and it wasn't. I was ready to go in November before they ever.
Okay.
However, my seniors wanted fight for this building. So I fought for my seniors. I fought for my seniors.
Right.
So I'm great with the building, with moving. That's not bad, because if we were to stay here, we wouldn't have any peace. It would be something every day. It's been something every day, every other day at minimum, ever since they served the eviction. They've done probably about 8 walkthroughs, and so they've come and done inventory a couple of times. Oh, we come to look at the floors and see what we need to do. No, you ain't done nothing all this time, so why are you trying to do it now? So, whatever excuse they have, that's what
Yes,
they.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um. Ooh. Are you there? Can you hear me, Miss Beverly? Oh, hold on, y'all. We got technical issues. Hold on. I don't know what happened. Can you see
I'm
me, Miss
so
Beverly? Okay,
sorry.
okay, okay.
I'm so sorry. We had an issue. The phone was ringing, and it's not my phone.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah. It'll knock it out. Yup, yup. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, it knocked
That's
it
why I
out.
put my phone on do not disturb. Um.
So, so
Go ahead. Finish out what you were saying.
I don't even know what I was saying, y'all.
Okay. Well, we move on to the next question then. So, how do you feel about um Commissioner Delrico Lloyd and the commissioners coming through with an anonymous decision for the resolution? How did that make you feel? Like, because
Oh, me.
dealing with our
Oh,
unprofessional city council, it's like when I seen that the other day, it was like no, it was like we don't got the normalized. They got integrity. That board, that commissioners, they got integrity, and it just
a
I don't
whole
know. How do you feel about that? How
a,
did you feel about that?
a whole different story. I would. I want to say, because I like to give credit where credit's due, even if it's short lived,
Right,
right? At the
right,
beginning, council um would not approve that contract because it wasn't a fair contract, and they
right.
did that unanimously. However, after election time, everything changed. I don't know what happened. They kept saying, we can't bring it back. We can't bring it back. That's what the city kept saying. Uh, some of the council members tried to bring it back, and they told them no, they couldn't. They didn't have the authority. But we recently found out, yes, they do have the authority to do it. So that's why Jerry Winfrey Carter did it. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. But by then, we had that 4-4 split. So there was no way it was going to be approved. And, the other 4 didn't even show up, so the judge was wanting to see council do something, and council didn't do anything. So in the beginning, I felt like I had the support of all of the uh, council members, and that just changed somewhere. I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm moving forward. We moving on and upward. We're moving on and upward.
Okay, okay. So is it gonna be business as usual at the new facility, or will there be any changes for the seniors?
It's going to be business as usual. My plan is for us to be up and fully operational. Will everything be 100% in place? I hope so. But I'm also a realist. So we may have a few things that's not quite together yet. But as far as services and activities and programs, they will be starting at 8 a.m. on Monday as usual. Excuse me. The only program that we're not able to continue doing is the AARP test preparation. However, Karen Reed at Crapo Senior Center, they have graciously allowed our people to come over there to take care of our people who have signed up. Now, this year is a little bit different. We have so many people who signed up because there are other agencies that used to do it who are not doing it this year. So our list is a whole lot longer than it usually is. So unfortunately, we won't be able to get to everybody, but we're going to get as many people as we can. And we had 2 days, 2 of our Thursdays, we had snow emergencies. So that knocked a few people out. But we're going to get as many in. They're trying to get as many tax preparers over there as possible so they can do the maximum number of people to try to get that shut down a little bit and knock down a little bit to get more people in. So we're doing everything we can. Everything else as usual. Everything else. Well, no, one more thing. We won't be able to do the G card lunch, but we still will be serving a congregate meal. But that's just temporary because we have to have the site plan review with the Genesee County Health Department. So that's in progress. It will take a minute to get that going, but in the meantime, we will still be feeding our seniors. So that's not a no. That's a go. It's just a different cook, basically.
Okay. Um, is being the director of this nonprofit? Is it like is it a job or a passion or is it both?
I'm sorry, you kind of went out. I didn't hear everything you said.
No, I said being the director of the nonprofit, helping the seniors and stuff out. Is it to you? Is it a job or is it a passion or is it both?
No, this is not just a job. I mean, yes, a job, but and I work. Believe me, I work. But no, this is my heart. I tell everybody, my passion is the babies and the seniors, and I'm a senior now, so I guess I'm my own passion too, right? But no, this is my family, man. I've been here 8 years. I promised them 5 years, and I'm still here 3 years later. So what that tell you?
Okay. Um, how do you feel knowing that this situation is causing division between some of the seniors? Because I've been following it. I mean, but the majority of the seniors, they love you. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a few that don't ain't with the program. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about the division in it?
I don't like division in any situation. Not with our council, not with our city, not with our seniors. Division is never a great thing, right? So, but at times you have no control over that division. You're right. There are some who don't, like what's happening as far as us getting, our stuff moved over to another place. They want to stay here. And I support an adult's choice to do what they choose to do. There's no hard feelings for anybody who don't want to go with us. They want to stay here. And anybody's welcome. If you are a senior, age 50 and over, living in Genesee County, whether you come to this physical location with the city or not, you are welcome at Hasselbring Senior Center nonprofit at 1678 West Pearson Road, located in the James E. Kennedy Activity Center. Period. I don't like the division, and I'm not causing it, and I'm not going to make it continue. They're welcome. They're welcome as long as you follow our program.
Okay. Did you ever in your wildest dreams think that the breakup between you and the city would go this far? With it this far left, like the harassment and all that that's been going on the last couple of days, unleashed by you know who, the little minion that's in charge of the city. Did you think it was gonna go this far?
Um, Initially, no. I'm gonna say initially, no. Right? Um, nothing that happens surprises me. When I think back to negotiations and how that went for 7 months, 6 months, for 6 months, and then how everything really turned um, into just craziness once council did not approve that lease, but tabled it indefinitely. Um, it was like I did something wrong. It was an attack on me, you know. So knowing who I am and whose I am, that attack was unfounded. It was ridiculous. And for it to happen, nothing surprised me after that. Now, did I expect the things that happened, the specific things that happened? No, but nothing has surprised me because that's just how vindictive he is.
Yeah, I think that was very distasteful by the city. And we all know who behind it. So
Yes.
but that was just we already know you got to take care of your seniors. You got to take care of your seniors,
And I'm
You know
gonna.
what I mean? That you got to be a dirt. Well, I don't even want to speak on that. So what lesson did you learn out of this situation between you and the city?
The lesson I
I
learned.
know, because everything is a lesson.
So the only lesson I learned is, still be me, continue to fight for what's right. I mean, that's something I already knew. I can't even say I learned a lesson from this, but I realized where my strength come from even more than before. I've learned that there's power in prayer, there's power in support of with other people coming together. We wouldn't be this far. It's not I didn't do this by myself. you know, the community really kicked in. Tanya Burns, man, I cried talking to her yesterday. I was at the Black Leaders meeting yesterday, and I told them the support that has come has meant so much. But one of the things that was more important to me, the one statement that I can say that's more important than all the support I got, is the fact that people can look at me and people who don't know me and said to me just this week, I can see God working all in you. You didn't go off course. You didn't stoop to any low levels. You continue doing what you
Right.
were supposed with integrity. And that, when people can just look at you and see what you're doing and say that they see God in you, because I am a Christian woman. I want to live my life so that his light shine. That's important to me. And for people to see that, who I've never met, never put. There were people at that commissioners meeting who one lady, two ladies really jumped out the car and ran over to my car and grabbed me and hugged me. I'd never laid eyes on these ladies before. They introduced themselves to me. They told me they've been watching, they've been praying, and I have so many people say they've been praying. They don't even have to tell me because I felt it. I have felt it. There is power in prayer. There's power in people coming together. And that's what happened for House of Brain, for the seniors. And I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Yep.
Yeah. Tell me what. Hey, I'm gonna play this clip right quick. Tell me what was going through your mind when this happened right here.
Was told to come here, and it's not your fault.
Here about 15 minutes before I called you. Maybe longer because it took me so long to call you because Hero was on the phone.
Okay.
And I don't know your number by heart.
Listen, we like don't
know
nobody
number by heart.
Listen, we don't learn numbers like we used to.
No, we don't.
We don't. We don't. So all the police left. They said they had no authority to be on the premises at all.
They were following orders from their chief, who got the orders from the mayor.
Which don't.
That's what we need.
Okay. I look. No, them gunshots. Look. That's where they need to be. Did y'all hear all them rounds go off? Look, that's where they need to be.
Man,
Ooh.
they up there harassing y'all, and stuff like that's going to happen over the city.
What
What was going through your mind at that point?
I had already made the statement when all of the 10 cars, well, actually 9 cars were here at that point in time. I said, you guys are over here harassing us when we're trying to do, what you guys wanted. You wanted us out. We're trying to get out. And he sends you over here to harass us. Well, I pray to God that there's no emergency anywhere in the city because you got all the police force right here. You say we have a shortage. Why did we have a total of 10 cruisers in the House of Spring parking lot? The last, well, the last 3 or 4 that came in
Oh,
um,
oh,
hit the corner on 2
hey, you see
wheels
that?
flashing. You know
No,
what
I'm
I'm
saying, but they went outside. That's why you don't never supposed to go on the
saying?
curb like that. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay. Came up in here like they were going coming to a murder scene, you know? And it's like, are you serious? I hope there are no emergencies anywhere else in this city because the resources were all right here at House of Spring. So it was unfortunate.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my next question. I'm gonna get you up out of here too, because I know you tired. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
and I
I'm
gotta get
gonna get you up out of here like I promised. It wasn't gonna be long. So I need you to look into the camera and tell the world, the whole city, who Miss Beverly Lewis is, and what's your plans to succeed, to continue to succeed and continue to provide for the seniors a great service at a high level. And do you have any hard feelings against? That's a two-part question. Do you have any hard feelings against the city and the first ward councilman?
Two-part question. Do I have any hard feelings? So I'm gonna say I have a lot of uneasiness with them. I have a lot of distrust with them, but I love them as my brothers in Christ. Okay. I am not gonna hold any grudges, any vendettas, because that's not me. If they walked up to me now, I could speak, I could shake hands and keep on pushing because I'm gonna do what God intended for me to do. Right? I don't care what anybody else does. So no, I'm not going to be going after anybody. I'm not going to be bad talking anybody. I'm going to continue doing me. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. The second part, do you have any hard feelings against the city?
Well, the city is the mayor. So no, I already spoke on him.
Yeah. Yeah. You right about that.
It's your administrator that's doing this. It's your administrator that's doing this. It's not the city. That from what I see, 98 to 99% of the city supports what I'm doing. So no, I have no hard feelings against the city. Now, when you talk about the administration, I don't have hard feelings, but I don't appreciate what was done. I'm not happy about it, and that's why I didn't sit still for it.
Okay. Well, can you tell the people how they can get in contact with you? If they want to come help out and stuff. You need help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Tell the people how to get in contact with you, or what do they need to do? What channels they need to do to get with you, and stuff like that. Before we get out of here.
Okay, Miss Rose Merrill has put her number all out there on Facebook because we're going to be in and out of, the building, a crew here, a crew over at the new spot. The plan is to be here at 7 a.m. in the morning with the trucks, start loading. Hopefully we have enough people that we can have a loading crew here and an unloading crew over there. But we'll see how it works out. I've got all kinds of people reaching out saying they'll be here, they'll be here, they'll be here. And I just want to make sure that tonight before I go home, we're ready to receive all the help that is planning to come. At the current time, I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but I'll probably be here quite late. The phone number here is 810-766-9516. Y'all can hit me up on the Hasselbring page, on my personal page. Email hasselbring1002@gmail.com. Let's see. What else did you ask me? I forgot, Snow. But anyway, we plan on starting at 7 a.m. in the morning and working until it's done, or as much done as possible, and doing the same thing again on Sunday. I'm feeling that we'll be done with the trucks tomorrow, and it'll just be a matter of putting everything in place on Sunday. That's my prayer. That's my plan. And that's what I'm hoping for. So.
Okay. And I want is Ms. Rose right there with you?
Miss Rose, she's here. Right.
Tell her I said we proud of her. Continue to keep fighting. And we proud of her. And I made her my Flint After Dark Black History Woman of the Month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She doing all, she, even though she, she failed in running for the seat, she's still putting in the work. And you know what I'm saying? She still, you got the right person with you. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she has attached herself to my hip, and I appreciate. Look, I don't see how she keep going. They call me the Energizer Bunny. I don't see how she does what she does. She stayed here last night while I went home. It took me like a little hour nap, and was going strong. Came back and we worked till after midnight. So yeah, and she's been going all day. I told her, I said, "Do you not need a nap? I don't see how you don't need a nap." She was like, "Well, I get excited." I was like, "Yeah, I know. So do I." But that energy runs out eventually. But for her, it just seemed like it never ends. It never ends. So evidently, she's not within earshot. So she's in there working. So.
All right. Hey, once again, thank you again, Mrs. Beverly Lewis. And I need you to continue to take care of our seniors. We love what you're doing. I support you to the fullest. If you ever need anything, you got the way to contact me. So,
yes.
And I'm gonna keep putting that PSA out here so they can come help you. So
Well, thank
And I
you.
appreciate you spending time with me today. You know what I'm
Absolutely. I
saying?
appreciate you. I'm sorry it took me so long to be able to reach back, but we made it happen. I've seen a few of the comments, and I see that you're always in support of. And so I was never my intention not to do it. It's just the timing hasn't been the best. It's not the greatest today, but I was like, I got to do it. I have to find a few minutes to do it. And I see that you've had comments, but I tell you, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read them. Okay. So, but,
All right. Hey, take it easy. I know you tired and drained and stuff,
I
but
got to
take it
keep on
easy and
going.
put the work in and get it done.
Yes,
Get
sir.
her done, as they say.
Yes, sir.
Uh, thank you once again.
Thank you. Good night,
All right.
everybody. See y'all tomorrow.
Good. Uh,
Uh-uh. You went wonky.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help, like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just the numbness pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.